Hello, and welcome to the first Rain World Challenge run that I've done. So, for this challenge run, Rain World Downpour adds a game mode called Safari, where you can play as all the different creatures in the game in any of the different areas. So, me and my friend thought of the idea of, what if you can beat the game playing as just a lizard, which are the most common enemies in the game. So, we had to obviously set some rules in place, which I'll talk about later, but for this run, I have chosen a blue lizard to play as they're the most mobile, while also being threatened by some of the bigger creatures. It would be a little OP if I chose to play as like a red lizard or something. So, hope you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you liked it, and I'll see you guys later. So, we started off in Outskirts. I dropped down from the place where Survivor and Monks start their campaign, and started heading out towards the greater Outskirts. For this challenge, I obviously have a blue lizard, but I couldn't keep the same exact lizard for every new area. Every time I died, it resets the color. So if you see the color change, it either means that I died, or it's a brand new area. At first this was a roadblock before I realized I can climb up the side of surfaces as well, not just on background elements. So I climbed up here and crossed this gap, and now I'm ready to enter Outskirts. I don't know why I'm talking like this. I made it up here. I narrowly avoided the green lizard right before this, but now I have to avoid this dropway, so I made use of the creature tunnels to get over to the other side. Somehow the dropway still got aggroed and is now after me, even though I avoided it. But I head down here, escape it anyway, and here's the first death of the run to this green lizard. But back in the second attempt, I'm back here in this room. You saw the red lizard in there probably, but it didn't cause any problems. It already had food or something. This jump was kind of difficult. It took me a minute to get this, but once I made it up, I ended up finding this other blue lizard corpse here, which was quite a tragedy. My fallen brother. And I got soft locked up here. I do not know what happened. It let me climb in here and then I couldn't get out, so I don't really know what even happened here. But yeah, so fun fact, you can get soft locked there. Now we're in these tunnels rooms, and we are just about at our goal. So we're trying to get to industrial complex right now, so it's not too far off. I actually got ambushed by a vulture here, but I managed to avoid it using creature tunnels and end up getting past. So here is the first Karma Gate, and I'll meet you guys at Industrial Complex. Alright, now that we're in Outskirts, we have a bigger area to go through, and we have some new threats. This area is probably going to have even more vultures than Outskirts did, so I have that to worry about. But on the other hand, I also have more dangerous lizards to worry about, like cyan lizards, which will, I'm pretty sure, actively hunt me. Here I found this dying blue lizard, and you may have seen the cyan lizard over there. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to cross this, but I was able to. And then here is my first encounter with a scavenger and a red lizard here. So this scavenger followed me through this pipe and just decided that was a good idea. So there's my first death in Industrial Complex. But we were back on our way. here's this blue lizard again. I think that might be the same one. But then I died to this dropwig, sending me all the way back to the start. So here's the red lizard, and I managed to break its ankles through these creature tunnels and head up here where this pink lizard was camping. I had to outrun it. Luckily I was able to. I'm pretty sure I died there, but we got back. I kind of struggled to get through this pipe. One of the main struggles with this is getting through pipes, because apparently AI lizards are better at getting into pipes than I am. This one took me a while too, before I remembered I can just climb on the side of the walls. But we made it slowly into the next karma gate. Now we've officially made it into Chimney Canopy, and this is where it starts getting challenging because I have platforming to worry about now. And this area is also pretty big, but it's not as big as some of the later areas. So I'm just following the route that I normally would. I fell down there, but I'm following the usual route that you use to get to the wall in 5 pebbles. But we'll be taking a slightly different route since, obviously, we can't get into 5 pebbles as a lizard. So instead, I broke this vulture's ankles. I don't even know how. But it just somehow did not grab me there. Pretty sure I still die here anyway. But yeah, this glitch keep happening where my lizard would just stop moving, and I couldn't control it at all. And that's what happened there, and it happened right in front of a vulture, so I died there. There's 2 more. This area has a lot of vultures in it. Especially right here. We had a king vulture, but if you wait a second, there's vulture number 2, vulture number 3. Vulture number 4. Actually, that might be the first one. But we made it through Chimney Canopy, I think, with only like 2 deaths. Sky Islands. This area I do not know very well, because in all of my playthroughs of this game, I avoid this area like the plague, because I do not like vultures. But I had to go through it this time because it was the easiest route as a lizard to go through. But there was quite a lot of platforming, which was even easier than it normally would be because of my wall climbing abilities. Next up, the Squid Cata room, Squid Cata, however you pronounce them, and then more of these platforming rooms. There's a lot of these in this area that I had to go through. But we haven't really found any more threats than this yet, until now, because right here is the first roadblock of the run. I could not get past this area. There is no way for a blue lizard to cross that gap without cheating. So I was forced to use a mod called mouse drag to get myself over there, which is sad, but it was the only thing I could do to get past. There you can see me giving my lizard a concussion, and there's a centipede over there. This vulture got stuck somehow. I don't really know, but this next room is kind of insane because the background walls are really weird in this room. They're like everywhere. And that was the only way I was able to get through the rooms, is by just barely making it onto the background walls in order to catch myself. Like right there, I was so close to falling in. but I managed to pull it back. But if you thought this area was cheated, the next area is definitely worse, so I'm not excited for that. Farm arrays. A lot of people seem to have a lot of trouble with farm arrays. I never really did. Maybe I just got lucky with reindeer RNG, but I was not able to complete this area, and that is solely due to wormgrass. If I had chosen a different lizard for this, I would be able to progress, because cyan lizards can get across wormgrass. But this blue lizard, the walls are just barely too low for me to go across. So I was forced to use a cyan lizard to get across. I don't really know why, but I did. So this was a pretty quick area. It's sad that this run isn't technically completable, but what can really be done? We made our way into Subterranean. We are now in the technical final area of the game, Subterranean. This area is kind of famous for having a lot of really disrespectful spawns. There's spiders, lizards, all kinds of stuff everywhere. And blue lizards aren't exactly the most capable. This one managed to catch a centipede though, so lucky him, I guess. My goal is obviously to get to depths, because I've never seen a video like this before, so I don't know if it's possible to ascend in Safari mode. I highly doubt it. But I ended up dying to a scavenger here. It stabbed me on my way down, coming out of that tunnel. I don't know what happened, but kind of disrespectful. I don't know why I did that. But now I'm in Filtration System, the worst area of the game, which is full of black lizards, which wouldn't really pose a threat because they're blind. Although they're trying. But now we make it to the entrance to the depths, and soon we'll find out whether or not it's possible to even enter the depths at all as a lizard. I was worried there would be some kind of invisible wall stopping creatures from entering this place, but I don't know, we'll see. The final area of the game, the depths. It is a lot bigger than you normally expect for just a final little sub area. But obviously this room normally lights up because you would have max karma getting here. But I do not have max karma because I'm a blue lizard. Right here, the game just decided to soft lock me. I don't really know what happened. It wouldn't let me move any further than this. I think it was just that movement glitch that kept happening. But a little annoying, so I had to forcefully drag my lizard across. These rooms were very annoying because you can't see the entrances, but here is the first guardian. I expected the guardians to be more of a problem. Well, I mean, of course they were in the end, but this one wasn't very threatening, and I was able to just kind of push past it without a care in the world. Sadly, these ones we were not able to just push past because they threw me across the entire room. I ended up summoning an entire army of lizards to try and get past. That didn't work though, so I ended up just doing that. So, obviously, No, it is not possible to beat the game as a blue lizard. I've had to cheat a couple times to get past, but that's really just to make the video more interesting, so do with that what you will. Honestly, I'm impressed that you can even get this far as a lizard, because I would think there'd be some barriers in place for them to not be able to cross. But we are now just about in the room with the void seed. Here we are. The blue lizard is ascending. Yes, definitely. That's definitely what it's doing. Well, with that being said, thank you all for watching. And I'm pretty sure this lizard is dead. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, like. If you did, subscribe. And see you next time.